You also have it on free shipping and on 4 flex there. All right, so we had the hot heads for the hat. Well, what about our hands?
Exactly.
So Hot Heads created the Fleece Glomitts. So it's a glove and a mitten in one. All in one.
And the thing is, why is this great? Because we love that mitten style, because that's how we can keep our hands warm, that body heat, help rubbing those extremities together. But occasionally, we need to be able to pick up things, text, and do all that fun stuff. We have the access to our fingers. See how it has that texturized mitt, which is great, so you can literally take these out and do the yard work. Something that other ones don't have. Look at this. Boom. Even a grommet for your thumb, so you can actually just maybe you want to keep the fingers exposed, or not the fingers covered up, but you want to be able to text. You can still do your texting. This is a great value in terms of being comfortable, because we get the coldest in our extremities. That's why the hot heads, the way it protects our ears and our nose, golden, right? But then when our fingers start to get cold, it's annoying. And I remember being on the ski slopes as a kid, and they're like, well, if your fingers really do get cold, maybe you'd want a pair of mittens. You're like, well, I don't want mittens. I mean, mittens are for kittens and, you know, nursery rhymes, right? But the thing is, no joke, keeping your fingers close together, it does help generate that body heat versus just finger upon finger, and you'll notice a difference.
That's right, and that's the deal, and that's why mittens have been, you know, in use for so long, but you still need to be functional. Yeah. You still need to do things. You can't just walk around like this, you know, like, okay.
Meow.
Right, so now you've got the best of all worlds. This is a holiday price, and yes, you've got 4 flex of $3.74 to get these home, and we have all the same colors as we had of the hot head, so now you can match beautifully.
Exactly, so you have your snow leopard, you have that traditional leopard, a navy, the Egyptian blue, the Papa Red, which I like, the nice great gray, which is the one I always had growing up, and then a classic black. The gray one I had growing up, by the way, I did not have the texturized handle down here, or the grip, so it was just really fleece. Also, didn't have the access to the finger, my thumb right there, which is great. Also, when I flipped this back, normally it was just, there was like a little thing of a hook and loop. Now it actually gives you a pocket. Oh, so you just tuck it right in, so it's always within reach. And I want to show you again why this is so important for today. I want to unlock my phone. Oh, but my fingers are all covered in nice, cozy, warm fleece. I can't text message. I can't look at my picture. I can't take the selfie. Boom. Now we have a way to have our thumb out, and I can easily now swipe through. So, you know, type that quick text message, you know, do that quick online shopping when you go to the HSN app, boom. You can type and do that stuff, because normally when you're covered up to stay warm, you don't have that ability to do what you need to do.
That's right. Constantly missing phone calls, constantly like fidgeting and dropping. And that's what happens. Then you take off the glove and then you drop the glove. How many times have you been anywhere and you see one glove on the ground and you're thinking, well, first off, now that pair of gloves is ruined because you can't just have one. And then you're also thinking somebody's walking around with a freezing hand.
Not good.
But they got their phone call.
Exactly.
But
they got their selfie.
That's right. You don't have to worry about that because you don't have to take them off. When you need access to the digits, you've got those. When you don't, then they stay warm and cozy. And you're right, this is where if you need to grip something like a shovel, a steering wheel, no matter what it is, you've got that really nice grip on the palm of your hands. These are also unisex, so for the fellas, for the ladies, for the hard to buy for people, or maybe you're saying you're getting these for yourself because you recognize that you need them, and when you don't have the right equipment, it makes this season unbearable.
And that's why Hot Heads is so proud of like stocking up at this affordable price, because maybe you don't need it right now, today or tomorrow or even this weekend, but when you do, it's like, oh wait, I have those gloves at home. I can take them out when we go out to the soccer game and watch the kids on the field, but then I'm nice and cozy when I'm holding my coffee. But when I need to grab something or send my text message, I mean, they thought of everything. For 15 bucks to give this to a kid in high school and college, or even a grade school, they would love it. Nice elastic down here on the wrist, so it's a nice snug fit, so it keeps the breeze and the snow and everything from going up. But again, my fingers are nice and warm because they're together. They're not individually wrapped as happens with a glove. And then I can even tuck it in so it's not flapping around all over the place. So you just tuck it right inside. And my glommet's great, and my fingers are nice and cozy. Same thing with the finger right up there. But what I appreciate about this too, you're the first ones who get to see them this morning. We just launched these. Hot Heads has been around for 10 years here at HSN. They've never had the glommet. Now you have your choice of colors, but it's more a matter of affordable comfort and practicality. Because we've been there. I mean, this is just an example. If our hands and fingers are covered and we can't swipe, we can't text, we can't pick up keys, we can't pick up coffee. Occasionally, we need to. we can peel that back, and now I can do my swiping. I can do whatever I need to do, because I have that full dexterity, but I'm not gonna be cold. Maybe cold for a little while I have to take that selfie or that picture, but boom. And you bring up, it happens all the time.
Yeah.
You do see that one glove.
All the time.
You ride the chairlift and you're like, oh there's a glove.
Glove.
Someone's gonna wish they had another glove.
Right.
But these will keep you warm and cozy. They feel good. They look good. They're machine washable too, which is also great. And remember, what's the big difference? You have that texturized grip right down here. So whether you're picking up a book bag, a briefcase, you're gonna be warm, cozy, but still got great grip.
You do. And again, they're all the same great colors as we have of the hot head. So maybe that's a theme. You're giving theme gifts. You're giving the gifts of warmth this year, and you're not spending a lot of money, because these are $3.74 on FlexPay, just like the hot heads were. So think about it. You can be warm from head to wrists for what? $7 and change on your credit card. It just makes sense. And because you don't have to take them off, you're not losing them. And particularly for the kids, if you're saying every time they come home and they're missing a glove and it's an argument, or you're just frustrated because that means now you have to go out and spend more money to buy more gloves, don't do that anymore. Let this be a different kind of way. And I'm wearing them in the leopard, but we do have a variety of colors. We'll show you those colors again so that you can decide which ones you're gonna get.
So we have our traditional black and gray, those nice executive colors for the guy if you'd like, or the grown-up, but everyone can wear those. We have that fun, cozy red, Egyptian blue, navy, which can't go wrong with that, navy as well. And then you have your leopard, meow, which you model so well, Tamara. And then the snow leopard. And speaking of the snow leopard, and talking about combining the gift, I'd love to show Barbara. She's stuck around, and look how cozy she is. She's got her hot heads on. She's got her hot head Glomitts on. I mean, head to wrist. She's nice and warm. And that's really what matters, because it happens. You have to chase the kids around, you have to wait for them. Or maybe it's the kids that are waiting for the bus, and you want them to be nice and cozy. If you buy all of that, not even on FlexPay, it's $30.
I know.
$30 for comfort, a product that lasts and does what it's supposed to do. You really can't go wrong. Stock up, because this is the first and only time we brought these in, and then you're gonna be warm and cozy.
I know.
Because there'll be a day, where's my second glove?
Right.
Or just even grabbing the steering wheel some mornings, and you're like, oh, it's so cold in the car. And here's a great example. You're driving with fleece mittens, but then sometimes you wanna have the dexterity to grab the steering wheel.
Yeah.
You can have the best of both worlds with this.
That's right. You don't have to sit there and wait for the car to warm up just so that you can touch the steering wheel.
Right.
You know, all of the things that make, as fun as sometimes fall and winter can be, as pretty as it is and things like that, it can also be that much more treacherous because it's cold and uncomfortable, unless you have the right tools. And that's the deal. We can't change the weather. We can only make it bearable when you have to go out in it. And if you never have to leave the house until spring, well, that's good. You'll stay warm. But if you have to walk outside the door, I remember I spent a Thanksgiving once in Grand Rapids, Michigan with a good friend of mine. Every time somebody opened the door, it was like the abominable snowman came in. It was unreal how cold it was. And it wasn't even winter yet.
And I was just even one example. You try, you fumble with your keys because you want, your fingertips are so cold. You're like, okay, let's open up the car door. And you finally get the key in there. Or even if you have one of those where you can just bloop, bloop. But then you have to grab the handle on the door. You want to be able, sometimes you need to have your fingers and dexterity to do that, but otherwise you can just go for that metal right there, and you're nice and cozy, and that's just it. You want to be prepared. Go out and look for Glomitts, and the thing is, we're calling them Glomitts because it's the mitten, but then we have the full dexterity of our fingers. For 15 bucks, it's nice and cozy, machine washable, which is great. Awesome stocking stuffer, practical gift, just like the hot heads if it's for a coworker or someone you don't know their sizes, but you're gonna love just having a few pairs around, because there's gonna come that day where it's like, I need a glove.
I need a glove.
I need it. Snow leopard. We got it.
We got it. And you know what you made me think of? Those office gifts where you might have the Secret Santas, where you have a limit of $20 or $25 or something like this. Or we used to play that game where you could steal the gift. So you always wanted to buy the best thing that everybody wanted to steal. This would be great.
If it's a $20 limit, these and a $5 gift card for coffee,
you're good.
Golden.
You're good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, no problem. Me out.
Thank you. Stay on the phone with us. We've got some more.